Mary once said to Jesus, "Whom are your disciples like?" And Jesus answered, "They are like little children who live in a field that is not theirs. When the owners of the field come, they will say, 'Give our field back to us.' The children take off their clothes in front of them to return the field and give it back to them. So I say to you, if the owner of the house knows that a thief is coming, he will be alert before he arrives and will not let him break into the house of his domain to carry away his goods. As for you, then, be on guard against the world. Gird yourselves with great strength, so that the robbers will not find a way to reach you. For the difficulty you expect will surely materialize. Let there be among you a wise man who understands. When the fruit ripens, he comes quickly, carrying his sickle in hand, and harvests it. Whoever has ears to hear, let him hear." The Gospel of Thomas, saying 21. And friends, as I do every day, I'd like to tell you a beautiful inspirational story now based upon Jesus' teaching. In the heart of a restless city, where car horns never ceased and towers of glass blocked the sunlight, there was one strange piece of land. A small, empty lot between two skyscrapers. It was nothing but dirt and weeds to most people. Developers had forgotten it, investors ignored it, and adults passed by without a glance. But the children of the neighborhood saw it differently. To them, it was magic. Every afternoon they would gather there, carrying soccer balls stitched with tape, plastic bottles they pretended were trophies, and scraps of wood they turned into castles. They called it their field. They fought battles with wooden swords, invented kingdoms, played games until the streetlights blinked on. In that lot, the world was theirs. Yet, deep down, they all knew it wasn't really theirs. And one hot summer evening, the owners of the lot finally returned. They stood in suits and ties at the edge of the dirt, looking down at the children. One of them said, "This is our land. It's time for you to leave." The children froze. Their laughter stopped. They looked at the forts they had built, the soccer nets they had drawn in chalk, the piles of treasures they had gathered. Their hearts ached. How could they let go of the field that had given them so much joy? But one by one, the children stepped forward. They didn't argue. They didn't fight. One little girl untied her bright red ribbon and placed it in the dust. Another boy set down his patched ball. A younger child even left his shoes, the only pair he owned. Together, they laid everything down and walked away, giving the field back. And strangely, as they walked, they felt lighter, like they were carrying nothing at all. Now, a wise grandmother had been watching all of this unfold from her apartment window above. She called her grandson to sit beside her. "Do you see what happened?" she asked. "Yes," the boy whispered. "The children gave up their field. They lost everything." The grandmother shook her head gently. "No, my child, they didn't lose. They gave. And in giving, they learned what no thief can ever steal: freedom. And life is like that lot. We live as though it belongs to us, our houses, our money, our dreams. But one day, the true owner will ask for it back. That's why we must never cling too tightly. Everything we have is borrowed." The boy's eyes filled with questions. "Then how do I live? What do I hold on to?" She smiled. "Guard your soul. The world will try to rob you of peace, joy, and faith. It will whisper that possessions are all that matter. It will tempt you to defend your lot at any cost. But remember this: thieves only steal from those who sleep. Stay awake, live alert. Keep watch over your heart, because what you expect, the difficulties, the temptations, they will surely come. But if you are strong in God, the robbers will find no way in." And the boy sat quietly, pondering her words. The grandmother continued, "And listen, when the fruit of your life is ripe, don't waste time. Be like the wise farmer who comes quickly with his sickle and gathers the harvest. A disciple of Jesus is one who doesn't delay, doesn't waste the season, but gathers what is eternal. That is the true treasure. And that's how you live for what truly lasts." Friends, this story echoes the words of Jesus. We are like children playing in a field that does not belong to us. All we have, our time, our possessions, our very lives, will one day be given back. The disciple of Jesus learns to live lightly, to be watchful, and to hold tightly only to what cannot be taken away: God's love, His truth, and the eternal harvest of His kingdom. And Jesus warns us to guard our hearts, to be strong against the thieves of the world: fear, greed, pride, and despair, that seek to rob us. And He calls us to live wisely, ready to gather the fruit of a faithful life when the time comes. Whoever has ears to hear, let them hear. When you let go of what is passing, you gain what cannot be lost. In Jesus, you will find a treasure that will never be taken away from you. God bless you, my friends.